Hi friends, welcome back to the Everson Homestead. I'm Emma and we are about to go on our June garden tour. Okay, first of all, I just want to show you guys this view. We are in the mountains of North Carolina and we sort of live in a valley, and so we don't have a crazy, panoramic mountain view, but we do have mountains kind of all around us. A lot of our property is up a mountain. And I just love the way that the sun hits the trees over here in the evening. And it's just my favorite place to be at sunset. Okay, so here is how our onions look. I have been trying to weed these quite diligently, but I think the mulch we put in has been helping quite a lot. And our dahlia has so many blooms now. I did experiment with pruning this back a little bit because it was crowding out the onions, and it is just gorgeous. So we've got 2 beds of onions. And then coming in here, this is empty right now. I'm planning on planting some more squash over here, but right now it's just full of weeds. So we're gonna need to tackle that soon. But over here is spaghetti squash and butternut squash. I am trying these tomato cages upside down, and then I kind of tied the top so it would come together. I think they're gonna fall over at some point, but this is just kind of a small space for the squash, so I don't know. We're just gonna see if we can get some of them to climb up a little bit to maximize this space. And then we've got some potatoes, which are not looking super great, but these are actually volunteers from last year, so I'm not super attached to them. These are just some herbs and flowers that I started a couple of weeks ago. I don't really know what they are, and I don't really know if they're weeds or actually plants. This is definitely something, and those little guys are something. But it's kind of fun to wait and see what they're going to be. It's going to be a surprise. Okay, let's go into the greenhouse. The peppers are doing amazing, which I'm really excited about. This is the first year that we've really successfully grown peppers. This plant right here has some fruit already growing. I also don't really know what these are. They do have labels, but they're pretty faded. Let's see. Anaheim pepper, I think. These were all sown by my father-in-law. And yeah, he grows a lot of peppers. And so he gave us all of his extras and we planted all of them. So I'm excited to see. Yeah, some of these are like completely faded. So it's just going to be a surprise when they fruit, which is kind of fun. So here's all of our peppers. Again, there's more potatoes in here. Not looking great, but we'll see what happens. And this is our one and only tomato plant, which is a black cherry tomato, and it's looking amazing. I pruned the bottom half branches, and I have it on this stake here just with some twine. So it's probably gonna grow too tall for the greenhouse, so we'll see. I might try to like drop the stem down a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Just gonna go with it. So I got some seedlings coming up. I just found out a couple of these little guys are basil, and I'm really pumped about that because I was thinking we weren't gonna have any basil, but hopefully we'll have a couple. Got some dill. This is a marigold, I think. I'm not sure if these are watermelon, pumpkin, or zucchini. I think they might be, well, I thought they were watermelon, but I'm honestly not sure. And then just some more flowers. I think this is amaranth and some more basil. And that is just grass. So, okay. Here is my flower garden, which is coming together so nicely. I just got this adorable little toad home from Wobbly Wheel Pottery, which I will put their link in the description. But here is going to be Black-Eyed Susans, sunflowers, cosmos, amaranth. I don't really know what some of these flowers are. I bought them from a local plant guy. But yeah, I'm excited to just watch this whole thing come together. This is the plant that was chomped by deer. You can see where it was chomped, and it is really growing back. So I'm hoping the deer continue to stay away. Okay, over here, this is another potato and literally just a patch of weeds that we haven't dealt with yet. And then over here, those big guys are potatoes, russet potatoes, but the rest are sweet potatoes. So I also posted a short of these guys when I was planting them, and they're looking really great. Some of them are like doing way better than other ones. But overall, they are doing really well. There's also some over here that are a little bit overtaken by weeds. So that is a problem for another day. And then my nice little CDs that I put up to scare the deer away have like fallen down. So I also need to fix that. But yeah, that is the garden so far. It's June 18th. So I've said this before, but truly I am feeling the least overwhelmed I've ever felt about the garden this year. And it's because I'm really enjoying being in this space. It feels organized, it feels beautiful, it feels organic. One thing that we're not doing that we've done in years past is we're not planting in rows, and we're not really utilizing like raised beds or anything. We, for the most part, have just planted things wherever we feel like it. And I feel like it's really freed me up. Like, I'm not having to do math to figure out, okay, here's how many rows we're gonna have, here's how many plants are gonna be in each row, whatever. Because right now this is just a hobby. We're not trying to like sell, we're not like trying to feed ourselves solely off of our land. It's just for fun, it's just practice. And so I'm just like going with it. The other thing that I think has helped is we have spent close to zero money on our garden this year. That was kind of a goal that I had, was to just try to use what we had as much as possible. But that is a result of this being our 4th year gardening, and we've built up the soil, we've bought, pots, and we've bought fertilizer and all kinds of different things. This greenhouse was a run for our chickens that we converted into a greenhouse with plastic that we mostly already had. I think we spent like $80 on some more greenhouse plastic, and I bought this basket at a thrift store the other day just for fun, and I did buy the flowers that are out there. But otherwise, all the seeds that I'm using, we have just left over from years past. I've also gotten some seeds from our local seed library. At our county library, there's like a free seed bank, and you can come and take as many seeds as you want. And what else? Yeah, we've got seedlings from my father-in-law, like I said, and I think that's another reason why it's just been fun and it hasn't been stressful. And so yeah, I feel really excited about it. The other thing is I made myself a place to sit, which is literally just a chair from our back deck that I came and put out here, so that when I'm done gardening for the evening, I just go sit in that chair and I enjoy it. And during the day, sometimes I bring my 9-month-old out here and we sit in that chair and just enjoy the space. So anyways, all that to say, if you're watching this and you're new to gardening, this is our 4th year doing this, and our garden has not looked like this, and I have not felt like this any of those other years. Every year it feels just like a chore, it feels overwhelming, and I end up giving up on it, and it becomes overgrown and just not fun to even be in or enjoy. And so yeah, it's taken me 4 years to get to this point where I am feeling excited, and we'll see how I feel like peak harvest season when the weeds are crazy and there's a million peppers to pick and things like that. But I'll keep you guys updated and you'll be along for the ride with me. Hopefully I'm not too overwhelmed to make a video, but yeah, it's been fun to document so far, and I'm excited to go back and watch my May garden tour to just see how everything has grown, because that's another reason why I'm wanting to make these videos. I want for myself to be able to look back and see the progress that we've made, and yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. This is really nothing special, and yeah, I appreciate that you've taken the time to watch. So anyways, I already said thank you, so I guess goodbye. See you next time.